All right, shalom, shalom. It's the brother Kalaya coming at you with another sit down. But prior to getting started, I like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'm going to say it again. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach this truth, all right, through faith, man. Okay, this 100% doctrine. Also, I want to give a double honors to the sincere out there, all right, to the elect, to those that cleave unto the body, all right. And this particular lesson was inspired by a video that I seen posted by Elder Apostle Tahar. I'm not sure what the date was, but it was posted in my recommendation list, all right, for my subscribe, channels and things like that. And I just popped it on and I started listening, man, and what I witnessed was a bloody massacre, a spiritual massacre. All right. The apostle, he wielded his sword, perfectly through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. He sliced through these different doctrines. In particular, what he was going into was a video posted by Fopi. They were mangling the scriptures viciously, all right, mangling the virgin birth, okay, reincarnation, and a list of other things, man. All right, and I witnessed the apostle just slice that shit up, man. And that's what inspired this particular video. All right. And another thing, I want you brothers, I gave double honors twice, and I do it again. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And I say that with all sincerity because this truth was passed down. It was entrusted to those men and passed down unto us, man. From the least to the greatest, okay? From the least of us to the greatest of us, all right? And when you really sit down and you start to analyze the sheer idiocracy, all right, of these different doctrines, man, you just start giving praises up unto the Lord, man. All right, call Elohim like Yahbashim Yahushai, man. All right, that we have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, that we have these precious pearls that were entrusted, okay, unto our apostles and elders and passed down unto us. All right, that we may taste of the glory. You see, we may get a taste of, all right, that what you call it, man? Damn it, the word escapes me right now. All right, but that good news, we may get just a small taste of that, man. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. All right. So without any further ado, because this has actually got me hyped up, man. It just got me pumped up. I'm going to grab, first scripture I'm going to grab is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 13 and 9. All right. And it reads, "Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables?" All right. Hey, and one other thing you brothers got to understand is the Lord was speaking unto other Israelites in parables. All right. That was other Israelites in parables. Okay. But he about to explain it. All right. Verse 11, it says, "He answered and said unto them," now this is in red letters, which means Yahushua is speaking, "Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given." All right. So flat out the gate, the Lord told the disciples, listen, you get the mysteries. You get those mysteries. You get those dark parables. All right. Those are the things that are that comfort, okay, of the scriptures is given unto a certain class of people. And the Lord explains who those certain class of people is all over the scriptures. Those are the elect. All right. The 144,000 men, 12,000 from each tribe. All right. And the innumerable multitude made up by men, women, and children. Okay? Those are the believers that will believe on this word, all right? That can see, that can hear, spiritually see and hear, all right? And it reads, for whosoever had to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever had not, from him shall be taken away, even that he had. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. So the Lord was just basically saying, like, hey, I could tell them the truth, but even though they have ears, actual ears, they don't hear the secrets, all right, that I'm giving them. Though they have eyes, okay, and can physically see, they can't spiritually see the things that I'm showing them, the kingdom. You see? But it says, verse 13, therefore I spake to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. So it's almost like talking to a baby, or let's put it, as the Lord said it, it's like talking to a deaf person and expecting him to hear everything you're saying and understand what you're saying. That's like trying to show a blind person art. You see? Is come on, man. Imagine that, trying to show a blind person in today's art. They say the Mona Lisa is one of the greatest, or some Picasso shit. Imagine trying to show a blind person that. A person who cannot see. All right, so that's what the Lord is likened unto, 2/3. They can hear, but they can't hear. Now, imagine, I don't know if you brothers get into Mozart and, all right, Beethoven. When you listen to those, man, hey, those men, they made some beautiful music. All right, not this old hip hop shit, this drill music and hey, Jake Young and come up, in the world and shit like that. So, hey, of course I do listen to it, but I don't take no actual value from it. There's no value in it. All right, but hey, go listen to, one of those Beethoven songs, and imagine trying to allow a deaf person to hear that, or explaining that, to a deaf person. All right, and that's what this truth is like unto. Okay, but it reads, verse 14. It says, and in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, saying, which saith, by hearing you shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. And I'm going to grab that in the book of Isaiah, the 29th chapter. All right, because the Lord quoted this. All right, he quoted this from the Old Testament, the so-called Old Testament, which there's no New and Old Testament. All right, it's just one book. Okay, they coincide with each other. It's that's another lesson. But it reads, let me see, where am I? Yep, verse 20, chapter 29, Isaiah 29 and 9, and it reads, stay yourselves and wonder and cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. All right, and wine is synonymous with doctrine, okay? Wine is synonymous with doctrine. And it reads, verse 10, for the Lord had poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and has closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers and your seers have he covered. Okay, and the Lord actually put a deep slumber, all right, on our people. He's spiritually blinded them. There's angels that are blocking their vision, blocking their hearing. That's why when you're talking to, a person in the world, a 2/3, okay, it's like they just can't hear you. Let me put this on D&D. It's like it. I should have did this first. All right, they can't hear you. Hey, and I want to just give this quick, very, very quick testimony. It was a guy way older than me. I always used to sit there and we talked about, so-called UFOs, which we know through the scriptures, the chariots, all right? But I actually seen this prophecy play out, okay? Literally. All right, I'll be talking to the guy, just had gotten to the word. All right, just had found the truth. The Lord led me to the truth. And when Jay come in, they fervent, want to tell everybody who have some type of wokeness about them. All right, so I'm telling this guy, and every time he come over to my house, we'll be talking, and he would go to sleep. As soon as I get into the scriptures, he would literally start to fall asleep. And it wasn't until, years later that I understood that, damn, this was the actual prophecies playing right before my eyes. Okay, but nevertheless, I'm going to keep going. No, that was it. That was it in Isaiah. That was in Isaiah. And this is back in the book of St. Matthew, chapter 13 and 15. All right. And I read that Isaiah to back up Matthew 13 and 14. I'll read it again. It says, and in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which we just read. All right. Which said, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand. And seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross, all right, has waxed worse, has waxed repulsive, you see? And their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart and be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Okay? And that's the the premise of this video, man. All right, to give glory and praises unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai for allowing, all right, our eyes to be open and our ears to be open. Okay? And the title of this video is actually obscured vision. Now I wrote down the definition to obscured, and it says dark. All right, so a dark vision. Okay, imagine having glasses on. All right, in night, because hey, what is this place? What is Babylon the Great likened unto? Okay, a low valley. All right, a place of darkness. Okay. And ultimately, you can't see at nighttime with sunglasses on. All right. So that's how our people are. It says morally unenlightened. And obviously, we see that daily. Brothers see that daily. These people are morally unenlightened. Okay. It says gloomy, clouded, dim, hard to discern. So this truth, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is hard to discern, okay, to 2/3 of our people. All right. It's hard to discern. They can't discern what's true or what's not. And obviously, when we go through the scriptures, those different topics that I threw out, that are virgin birth, reincarnation, all right, the MOTB, those things are made clear, all right, to the elect. Those are and we look at them as easy things, and that's why elder brothers always preach unto us younger brothers, hey, remember the milk, remember the milk. All right, continue pushing that milk, because those things might seem easy unto us, but it's a stumbling block to everybody else. You see? All right, and that brings me to my next precept. And you gotta throw up praises to the Lord for those, those, how he align your thoughts and those beautiful transitions into the next precept, man. Hey, call Layum La Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, man. All right, this is Romans 11:7, and it reads, "What then? Question mark. Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for." All right, and what is it? What do we seek for? All right, to be rescued. We seek relief, okay, from our oppressor. We seek the kingdom ultimately. We seek the destruction of Babylon. You see? It says, "But the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded." All right, verse 8, "According as it is written, Yahweh have given them the spirit of slumber." And we read that according as it is written in Isaiah. Okay? It says, "Eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, but unto this day." And David said, "Let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and let them, and recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow their back always." All right, so even David, okay, prayed that this truth be a stumbling block unto 2/3, wicked ass 2/3. You see? So you brothers, man, hey, don't take this truth for granted, man. But Bakashah, take not this truth for granted, because this is how serious it is. All right, we talking about salvation, all right, from the missiles from Esau Edom. You see? Salaki, I'm looking for something really, really quick. Yeah, and I'm gonna just grab that, because it said David spoke about that, and this is the scripture to back that up. This is Psalms 69:22, and it reads, "Let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap." You see? And what do you do from a table? You eat from it. All right? You drink from it. You get sustenance. Okay? You get satiated. All right? And that's what this truth does for us. And the Lord, Slakia, David prayed that very sustenance that those people ate, okay, which is these different doctrines, Christianity, Muslim, all right, the BLM, and countless others, man. All of these false doctrines, all right, these different philosophies. David prayed that those things be made a snare to them. And those things are likened unto what? This fast food that people eat today in Babylon the Great. It has no real sustenance. It has no real nutritional value. When you look at this truth have every vitamin, okay, every mineral that's needed to sustain a body, not just sustain it, but for it to operate and function properly. Okay, it has all the components. This truth is likened unto a superfood. You see, this is a food that you can eat that you need nothing else to eat from. All right, you don't have to dabble and dibble with these other philosophies, with these other doctrines. This is all you need. Okay. So with that being out the way, let me see if that's all I got right there. Hey, and ultimately, I'm gonna say this. When you sitting there trying to converse with a 2/3, and you see that they just not getting it, and you just fervent in spirit, and you just want them to get it. Hey man, you combating, the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You just being, you combating. Now you tripping. If it's for them, hey, the Lord will let you say something unto them. And I'm gonna say this too. It all comes with time. I haven't got it down pat yet. All right, I haven't got it down pat, but it's also a self reminder unto myself. You see, it's a reminder unto myself and a reminder to you other brothers out there, because as we getting closer and